top of, well, not on top.
First we say hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello. Does it look crooked?
There you go. All right.
Well, hello everybody. We are coming at you today from the top of Le Chapeau in Chimine, France, the Alps. It's our first major hike today. We're camping here for a few days. Yeah, we took a road trip down away from our friend's place in Amsterdam and set up camp, and we're so happy that the rain stopped this morning. The next few days is sunny, and we came hiking, and whoo, that was like, I'd say intermediate level. It wasn't difficult, but where are you going?
I'm just starting my drone.
Gab's going to fly his drone. Anyways, the hike was intermediate level, I guess, because it wasn't easy, that's for sure, but it wasn't too hard. But I think, no, it was pretty hard. But what made it easier, because I'm comparing it to mountains that we have back home, which are smaller, of course, but still pretty big. I don't know, when Gab comes back, he can tell you the elevation of it. But back home, the hikes have, like, the trails are super rocky. So if you miss a step, like, you're done. You either roll your ankle, trip, fall, whatever. So navigating the rocks is so tiresome on the head. But here, the trail is super clean and easy to walk on. So it's effing steep, but it's wide and easy to walk on. So that's what made it easy. And all day we've been seeing helicopters going with like stuff hanging down and dropping it off places because, I don't know, that's how they just work around here in the Alps. It's a pretty regular mode of transportation, I guess, right? Helicoptering. Yay. So I prepared some snacky poo-poos.
Yay! It's whatever, yeah.
We have some berries and raspberries and Cliff Bars.
I love berries.
So, I don't know if you guys can see the drone or not.
No, probably not, but I'm coming closer.
There it is. Everyone say hi. Damn, it's gonna be a nice shot. There it is. All right, which Cliff Bar do you want? Macadamia nut or peanut butter?
Half and half.
Okay. And some cherry tomatoes. Voilà, c'est trop cool.
C'est cool, eh? Let's try a shot over our head, like from there to there. You agree?
Sure.
Careful.
Don't ram it into the building. So Gab bought this drone secondhand in Amsterdam. And he broke it. No, he didn't break it. He almost broke it.
Okay,
on
ready?
the first time using it, yes.
I'll go slow.
Cool. Can I tell them the story about your first drone?
Yes.
Okay, so
I'm gonna fly over there in the meantime.
I think it was last summer. Gab had a drone. He had it for, I don't know, maybe a year or two. And Gab likes to take risks. So he plays with it like a child. And even though like the battery's dying and stuff, he like stretches it and stretches it just like a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. And it always kind of came back in the end, but this time we were at the beach in Charlevoix, where we live, for like a barbecue or something. And he flew the drone. And basically what happened was the battery died as it was coming back to him, because he should have brought it back sooner, but he chose not to. And you just see the drone slowly going down and down and down and down, and boom, crashes right into the water. And that's it for the drone.
It was so sad.
It was so sad. But he really wanted another one, so he bought one secondhand here in Amsterdam. And I think you tested it before paying the guy?
Yeah. So I flew it. First thing I did, fly there, come back. It went over my head and into the building next to me. Then, total denial. I was like, well, this drone doesn't work properly.
And the guy was like,
No, I said that out loud. But then I started to laugh at myself. I was like, yeah, maybe you just flew it into the wall. Idiot. And so I picked it up. The battery was all like, the drone was kind of looked crooked and everything. But, miracle, it wasn't. So it was still working. Then I flew it to 300 meter. And then, like, Eli, who bought the drone, like, was like, all right, let's pay the guy. Oh my God. But the drone works fine. It's a little crooked.
it's just a little crooked.
Just a little crooked.
It's okay.
That's
It's
acceptable.
amateur style.
We can always uncrook the shot in post-prod. This is the coolest place I ever flew my drone ever.
Really?
Nah, it's incredible. In the mountains.
Don't crash it.
Princey, you're making me nervous.
So what's your thoughts so far on the French Alps?
Yeah, probably the best mountains I've seen in my life.
Really?
Yeah. I never been to...
What about Nepal and...
Oh, yeah, Nepal. I forgot about Nepal. All right. Second best mountains I've seen in all my life. But it's cool because there's a city and all the trails are pretty. It's like, look at this. There's a terrace built.
How do they build this? They bring this stuff up with helicopters, I guess?
So maybe with like ATVs. Quatre roues. Maybe. Maybe with, let's say, Les Aiguilles du Midi. That's like the big restaurant at 3,800 meters. They probably built the téléphérique first and then use the téléphérique to bring all the materials up.
Yeah.
Still pretty impressive stuff.
It's very impressive.
Yeah. So I love it. I want to come back in the winter. I want to come back every year.
People who ski here are impressive humans. This is like next level winter sport shit.
Yeah.
There's the drone.
I was too confident in my pilot skills.
Are you landing it now?
No. Doing one last shot. Of us. That's like next level to having those snacks right now. Thank you for bringing them up here. And the camera. Can chill with the guys. And gals. Would you say gals? Girls?
Guys and gals, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Gals? It's
Yeah.
acceptable?
Yeah, but
It's polite?
it's kind of like cheesy a little bit.
It's cheesy.
Yeah.
Like,
Tiens,
would you-
Kitten.
oh yeah. Okay, pretty soon I have to bring it back to not risk it, right?
Let's see if it comes back. Energy. So good.
Yeah. I will be so hungry.
So what about your first night camping?
So, well, our setup was good, definitely. Our setup was very good. It was a little like not uncomfortable, but you wake up like every 10 minutes.
Well, it was also pouring rain. And you
Yeah.
had no earplugs
Yeah,
or eye mask, which I can never do. I wouldn't have slept well at all if that wasn't the case.
yeah. So,
Optimal sleep conditions to set up for yourself.
yeah. But I still liked it. I want to camp more now. With you.
Aww.
Is that
Camping is
acceptable?
fun, especially if you're on a campsite. I mean, I'd be down to try wild camping for sure, but I think these are good beginner steps for us.
I think so.
Because if you're at a well-equipped campsite, like it's beautiful and you have all the services you need.
Yeah, it's kind of easy to just like.
I need to take a shower today though. I don't think I've
Yeah, me
showered
too.
in a few days. It's
a-
just I'm too lazy to like walk to the thing, the showers with my towel
Yeah, but-
and outside. And, ugh.
Right now, it's probably very unacceptable.
The way we
Hours.
smell?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. But I'm happy you accept me for who I am if I don't shower for 2-3 days and you still love me anyways.
I think you're always cleaner than I am. So
Really?
I don't know. Maybe not.
Yes, keep thinking that. Ay vey.
I love it up here.
So tell us about how the Alps have been formed.
Well,
Were formed.
so interesting thing that we can see there. Well, a few interesting things that I can see from up here. There, first, it's a valley glaciaire, a glacial valley.
Glacial Valley, sure.
Kind of like valley glaciaire. It was formed by the ice carving up the mountain, and you can see the same shape as le Parc des Grands Jardins,
Oh
le
yeah.
Parc des Hautes Gorges, and the fjord.
Those are the parks
It's
near
like
us,
the-
by the way.
Yeah, the steep rock formation can only be carved by ice.
Damn.
Well, there, this valley there.
Yeah,
So this is the glacier, basically.
that's cool.
Yeah, and that's the first cool thing. Second cool thing, I'm gonna land my drone and tell you about it.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's see if he can land the drone. What's also cool about the Alps is you see paragliders everywhere. They just pop out from the mountains. There's one over there right now. You guys can't see it, and even if I zoom in, you wouldn't be able to, but they're everywhere. I would never try it though. I'm hungry. I should have brought more food. I want to eat the rest of Gab's snacks. Wow, what a beautiful day. There it is. Safe and sound. Whew.
Hey,
Yay!
brought it back.
You did it.
So we're at 1,576 meters.
Oh, by the way, this place that we're sitting at right now is a buvette,
Yeah.
which is so cool. I guess it's only open in high season, so it's closed right now. But what I would give to have like a Aperol spritz or a glass of white wine or rosé right now
That would be
after
pretty
that
cool.
hike
Yeah.
with a plate of cheese and charcuterie.
Let's
then-
go have that in the village.
Okay.
Yay. But well, that's the first cool thing. So, if I summarize, the Alps got formed by Italy slamming into Europe.
That's crazy.
And then you see, like, it's like if you push tapis, how do you say tapis?
Carpet.
Carpet. Push a carpet against a wall. It's gonna create like these waves. That's what happens. That's how these big rock formations get formed. So this entire thing is like Italy slamming slowly into Europe millions of years ago.
Wow.
But I was kind of like looking at this because, you know, cities are always built in vallées sédimentaires. Like let's say you have a river, you have like something flat.
Yeah.
Then it's easy to grow food and build a city. Imagine building this here.
No.
How much it would cost, like if all our cities were built into. So I was looking at this and I was like, how did this get formed? Because this is typical human civilization
Yeah.
stuff. Chamonix is flat and it's between two valleys.
Chamonix, that's where we are. Not Chimine.
But it was like, while it was
Do you have water?
slamming into Europe, it picked up some stuff from the bottom of the Mediterranean and brought it up here. Like those rocks formation brought like the bottom of the ocean. So that's how you have like a,
That's crazy.
yeah, that's pretty cool. And they built all this cool stuff. Like there's a téléphérique going to 3,800 meters.
There's a few of them. There's trains.
There's a train. There's buvette, viewpoints, hikes, 7 mountain stations that go all the way down to the village.
That's wild.
That's really cool.
And then you get ready for your après ski, where everyone is like full of adrenaline and their bodies are all warm and they're like, I want some wine and drinks and have sex and
Yeah, let's come back in winter.
okay, I'll just do the après ski part. No skiing for me. But the trails
But
must be
you-
raquette, no? And
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Or a crampon.
Yeah, that I would do.
But let me ask you this. You were saying that about surf,
Yeah.
and then you liked surf. So don't you recalculate a few other things that you just say?
I don't like going downhill. You've seen me walk downhill and I'm like, this isn't for me. I don't like it. It's scary. So no, going faster downhill, like water already. I'm comfortable in water.
Yeah.
I'm a good swimmer, but not being able to stop. And I know you're like, well, you just have to learn how to stop. But like, again, I have trauma from a kid when they'd force us to wear skis and like walk around the stupid what's the yard in French? Like a
Cours d'école.
cours d'école, you know, during gym class and stuff. And my skis would always get crossed. And I couldn't uncross them because I wasn't sure how to coordinate. So the teachers would have to come and like lift my foot and like place them. And I was like, what is this? Why are you making me do this? I hate it. So yeah, I just, no. Not
What
for
about
me.
kite?
I don't know. I'm a bit more open to trying that. But again, I
interesting.
feel like navigating water and wind is too much for my brain to handle. I'm not
Yeah.
good with like coordination and
But-
physics and like if the wind's going this way, then you have to go this way,
I-
and then I always go the
I
opposite
know that
way.
speech because I heard it about surf. And then, what do you know? Turns out I like surfing. So I'm just wondering, like,
Look at the parapente. They're
Um,
everywhere.
that's an eagle.
Is that an eagle?
I don't know.
Looks like an eagle. Well, it's here.
Damn. What the fuck is this?
It's a big bird, guys. It's beautiful. It's so big.
Holy shit! What's that?
Wow.
No way!
Oh
Hey.
my God. Holy Wow, I've never seen an eagle or whatever that is that close. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. Come back, eagle. Can you get a good shot of it?
Well, we can zoom in the shot. Like, what
Damn.
the hell is this? Is that an eagle? That's gotta be it.
It looks pretty big.
Damn, that was cool. You made us a little show.
So I have a question about...
I love the Alps.
Oh, it's coming back. Look, baby.
Oh, it's coming back?
Yeah, but maybe he's, yeah.
Let's try to film it again.
Wow. Ah, there it is. Wow.
Got a glimpse.
So I have a question about birds
Yeah.
and flying. This might be a dumb question, but whatever. There are no
Never.
dumb questions.
Never.
So, the bird, he wasn't flapping his wings at all. He's just like
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah.
So, how can he stay that long just gliding without like creating some kind of power?
So, to be verified, but as I was saying yesterday or the day before, there's a thing near the mountains, big mountains that go steep, called a
Yeah.
Mistral.
Le Mistral.
A Mistral. That's the wind, let's say, going to the valley and then going up,
Okay.
which can lift you if you're doing parapente,
yeah.
and you can stay there for hours. So they can use that to just, it lifts them up.
That's impressive. Impressive.
Is that the rest of our food?
Yeah. This is all for you, I know. I thought it was a lot, but well, it's just enough energy for us to get back down. And we'll get some charcuterie.
There's a good thing, there's gravity.
Well, this is a test, you know. Now I know how much food to bring. A little bit more. Protein, anyways. So what's your, tell us again what your, your analysis, your observation of hikers, female hikers.
Oh yeah. So I've
And the same doesn't apply to men?
no, it doesn't. There's a specific group of people that you will find near the mountains. The solo female hikers. They're hiking and they love the mountain. They take care of their body. They're single. They search for
Purpose.
purpose, probably. Climbing up the mountain. Why? Finding purpose. And I've seen them in Charlevoix. And I saw them all over town this morning while I was drinking my coffee. And you see solo male hikers, but it's not the same. They're not in search of purpose. They're just like, I love to hike. I haven't showered in 9 days. It was great.
They have their little like ramen soup or...
Yeah. And you just hike. Like, it's very different. Plus, some will be alone. But if we can be a group of guys, we'll be a group of guys.
They
Those-
never purposely go alone.
No, not that much. Not as much, no. You don't see them all over town. you never see them at the auberge like us. Oh yeah, sometimes, very rarely. But you will see girls at the auberge like, I came here 3 days, 3 hikes. Or you will see a group of girls. Like we came here, we hike all together. And then next year one will come back. So so I think it's
Yeah, we have some pretty good data on that actually.
oh yeah?
Well, I mean, we live in a hiking region, so we have met a lot of people, girls specifically, and but it was just funny what you said to me this morning about them. You know.
Do you agree?
Well,
have you
I agree with that. There perhaps is like more female solo hikers that like to hike solo because they're on a quest for some purpose, soul searching, reflection. Like I'm speaking like that's me, like I'm that person. I like doing that stuff. I like going by myself. I like being in the zone, thinking about my life, thinking about my purpose. And I have many friends that are like that too. And we've met many people at the auberge like that. But then you talked about the whole like sex thing, which was also funny.
tell me?
Well, oh wait, no, it wasn't related to that actually. We were talking about slutty years, and it wasn't in relation to solo female hikers. It was in relation to something else.
Tell everyone, baby. Do a good story.
No, I don't want to do that story. But that being said, you were excited because you were like, this is a great like region for us to meet girls, to meet people.
That's the thing though. Female solo hikers, they're not really looking to meet people.
No, they're not.
But they can be scooped in at the proper,
The proper time. But yes, I agree, they are not. They are there to soul search. They are not there to mingle and...
But sometimes, I mean, they
things.
meet the owner of the hotel and bam, what do you know? Look at us. Did you hike on your solo female trip in Charlevoix?
No,
No?
I didn't. I stayed at the hotel with you the whole time.
Was it your plan to hike?
I didn't really have a plan. I didn't really look up hikes. I just wanted to like arrive at the really beautiful place and see what's around there and then take it from there. That was my plan. I had never been to the like northern Quebec. I didn't even know those mountains existed before you brought me to them.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know.
Oh, okay.
So the first time I saw them, I was like, oh shit. This is Quebec? But yeah, going back to purpose, that's funny, you know? We've just talked a lot about purpose on this trip, specifically related to females. Finding purpose and wanting purpose, including myself.
Well,
I'm in that category of woman.
the thing is, also, it's like it's kind of an unanswerable question. Like, what's the meaning of life? Let's say, well, there's no real meaning. It just kind of happened. So, it's more like, what do you want to do with your life? Knowing that you live in this. And then, like, if you try to describe this, then it becomes really complicated. Well, not that complicated. Simply put, it's like we're little monkeys on a little crust on Earth, like, going around the sun at incredible speed. But we invented a whole layer on top of that, like, hey, little monkey, this is society. You'll have a number and you can earn money where you can exchange it for stuff. And
there are rules.
There are rules. Depends where you want to live. Blah, blah, blah. But the real meaning, there's no meaning. So what do you think that people want to, when they're searching for purpose, what are they really searching for?
Happiness, self-satisfaction, pride.
But then it becomes not a question of why. Purpose is why. If you search for happiness, that's a question of how to be happy, right? Mm-hmm. Is that what they're searching for?
If that's their purpose.
To be happy?
Sure. I feel like that's everyone's life. Nah, that's not everyone's life purpose.
Well,
Some people want to make money. They're like, happiness, whatever. Like, just want to make money.
and then it's how to make money again.
It reminds me of that post I sent you on Instagram about Bill Gates. Because you
Yeah.
were saying, like, all these business books I read, they talk about, business, and how to, like, run your business. But none of them talk about, like, how to enjoy your life and be healthy while running a business.
Or
Or how not to
yeah.
sacrifice those things for running a business.
Yeah.
And then I saw that post and it made me think of you because he basically said, like, if he had, can't even remember what it says now, something like, if he had known then what he knows now, like, he wouldn't have worked so hard
Yeah.
or he would have enjoyed life a little bit more.
for his younger self.
Yeah.
But do you search for a purpose?
Yes.
But describe me an answer that would satisfy it, even though it's not for you. It would be for somebody else, but it would be like...
Well, it would, for me to, like, if somebody asks me, like, what do you do in life? Like, what's your purpose in life? And I can confidently say, like, I do this. And I'm, like, feel proud about the work that I've done and the impact that I'm having. And, like, I have fun and it makes me excited to share it with somebody else. Then, like, I've
So
achieved.
work. It's true work, right? People focus on the work part.
I guess.
Yeah.
Because if somebody
no,
asks me,
some
like, what do you
people-
do? I travel the world with my boyfriend. I feel shame. I feel shame in saying that, which goes back to Brene Brown when she's like, why can't people just experience joy and be happy? Like, why are they more keen on talking about shame than, like, why do they feel shame about talking about and experiencing something joyful? Which is kind of like that. It's like, well, what do you mean you travel the world? Well, we're happy. Like, we have a situation which allows us to move around and be flexible. And they're just like, so I tend to shy away from those answers because I don't know, I feel shame in saying them because I feel judged.
Okay, give me another answer. That would be great.
Ask me again.
What do you do in life?
Well, I've just recently started my big break on YouTube.
Interesting. What do you talk about?
Food, sex, travel, and other stuff.
Nice.
What do you do for work?
For work or in life?
What do you do in life?
I sleep.
That's not true.
That's the most consistent activity I do. That's like solid 8 hours per day I sleep. Then the rest is less than 8 hours for sure. So I sleep, usually wake up, then it's sex, cuddles, or no. Sex, no cuddles, or cuddles, no sex.
I like that. Sex, cuddles, or just cuddles.
Cuddles, no sex.
No sex. That's
Then-
intimacy.
Yes, I intimate. Then I go to the coffee and write in my little book ideas that I have. Then sports, if it's a good day. And then let the feast begin.
Food.
And then people want to know about work, right?
Yes.
Because they want to attribute you a social status.
Yes.
Yeah. That's funny. Because they want to judge who they talk to. Like, are you below me? Are you above me? Are you in the same group as I am? Like, should I be impressed or should I be like, am I judging you? Is that it?
Yes.
That's why we ask those questions. And you know how we evaluate those answers?
How?
And homeostasis
Homeostasis? Homeostasis?
criteria cluster, not criteria, property. So it's a thing that as a group we just decide, are you cool? So what is it? How do you like judge if someone's cool? I don't know. You have to have like the proper attitude, and then you have to have the, I guess, to be dressed a certain way and to act a certain way, and then okay, you're cool. Everyone is cool. Those criterias, they're like just randomly selected by the group and attributed to a word. Cool. So, is that it? Like, people want to be cool. They want to be judged cool by the person who asks them, "What do you do?" Is that what
Well,
purpose is?
No, what do you guys think?
Yeah. Let us know. Yes. All right. Then.
It's like a form of validation, you know? People like to be validated.
But let's say, like, whatever you do, like your mom thinks you're cool. Does that count?
Depends.
But let's say your friends thinks you're cool. Does that count?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And then people from high school that you hate. Does they count?
No.
No. But if you imagine having a discussion with them, does that count?
Like if I bump into them one day?
No. You just imagine you bump into them. Then you ask.
Yeah, it does count.
That's it. So then, purpose is an imaginary discussion we have with people from high school
That we hate.
that we hate, that we don't care about their opinion normally, but in this imaginary thing, like we do, and we tell them what we do, and then they go, cool. I love it. And that's how we spend like every second of our life working. Because at some point we imagine that in our mind we'll be like, what do you do? And bam, this is what I do. And they'll be like,
Fuck yeah.
incredible. And then you're like, yes, now I can die. Is that it?
I mean, I don't think you're wrong. I think a lot of people would be in denial if they said that weren't somewhat true.
But what would they say then?
Well, I think a lot of people would say that it comes within, that they wouldn't say it has anything to do with other people and stuff like that, but...
Okay. They would say like, it
Like
comes
it's a
within.
self-satisfaction, like being proud about, you know, being proud about what you do and how you live your life
Okay.
and feeling good in your body and yeah, I don't know. That's purpose.
Being proud about the work that you do.
Yeah. And if somebody asks, you know, you're proud to share it with people and talk about it. And even if their response is like, oh, that's kind of weird. If you're like, oh, yeah, that's kind of weird, like, fuck you, I love my life, then I feel like you've reached your true purpose.
Oh, yeah? Interesting.
Not caring what other people think. No? There's reception up here. It's
Yeah,
pretty
that's
great.
cool. No, I think it's a thing that, like, let's say you're not satisfied with your actual purpose. Chances are that you can change 10,000 things, you will still never be satisfied with your purpose.
That's also true.
Yeah. So you have to work on be satisfied in what you have now, and then maybe you can change some things to be even more satisfied later.
Being grateful for what you have. Yeah, I think it does have a lot to do with that.
But it's like, let's say you want to buy some more stuff because you're like, if only I had this, you know, I truly be happy. No, data shows that no. But if you work on be satisfied with what you have right now, and you are, then at some point you'll get, okay, you can buy more stuff. You know, you'll probably be happy you have the new stuff because you were happy you had the old stuff. I think people focus way too much on work, because let's take work. Work is a thing that we have to do to buy ourselves mainly two things: food and a roof, right? And to do that, it kind of evolved, like humans as a society created this entire invention. It's called capitalism and money, where you exchange goods and services for that thing that doesn't exist, but allows you to exchange it again for goods and services that have value to you. But mainly, it's like food and lodging. That's mainly it. Like
Basic needs.
basic needs. Otherwise, you have to grow your own food, and that's very hard. So it's better if somebody with a tractor grows your own food, and you do something for them, basically. But then it's for them or for somebody else who has the money and blah, blah, blah. And then 10,000 years later, it's very weird. And you have to find something that has value, or you can either have a job, but then you're in a certain job market, which depends on the country, or you're an entrepreneur. Then you're like, game on. You're against everybody else, including McDonald's, who are like just fucking just a truck. And all these other guys like just like too good. So then it's at some point, I think some people should say like, yeah, I do this for mainly food and lodging. Like, it's not my definition of like who I am, you know. I just do this. They get some food.
They get some food.
But hey, like, for me, I was like, I have to think that I have a purpose that has nothing to do with somebody else. It's for me. Like, I have to think that, because somehow I have imaginary discussion about purposes. Like, and I have to satisfy that. Otherwise, I go crazy. So I will just trick myself into saying like, bonjour. Hi.
Hello.
I have to trick myself into thinking that I have a purpose, saying that I have a purpose, and then bam, purpose fulfilled. Talk about shit on YouTube, try to entertain people and educate them a little. That's my purpose.
Edutainment?
Edutainment.
Edutainment.
So, and then, purpose done. Then we can focus on other things. Like, let's enjoy this day on Earth.
Let's enjoy this day on Earth. I have to pee now.
I think there.
I'm gonna go pee. I'm gonna turn off the camera now.
All right.
Thank you guys for chilling. Last breathtaking view of the Alps. And that's it, that's all.
Before you press stop, maybe you can just like...
Okay, I'll give you a little 360. 180. 360, whatever.
Yeah, 360 would film a
I'm
wall.
stiff. Oof. I'm gonna have a lot of trouble waking up from that cot tomorrow. Okie dokie. Time to show you guys a little bit of where we are. Wow. Damn, look at that little ice valley thing. Isn't it incredible? Wow. There's a random hiker. There's Gab. Boop. And this is the buvette. Imagine it was open. It'd be so cute. All right, guys, thanks for watching. If you want to know how to support us in different ways, if you like our project, we're still, figuring it out all the time. You can check out the links below this description. And if you want to see real-time updates, I'm posting them on Patreon. Thanks, guys. Bye.